Hello Goat World. We are now teleported magically into the food court of the Oviedo Mall where we have just completed the GGP Orlando. I'm here today with the Shogun, David Lopez, presenting to you his top 4 Chaos Turbo deck tech, featuring the fantastic top 8 mat for the day. Mr. Lopez, why don't you show us what's up? Show us what you're packing.
Hey everyone, hey internet. So I play a pretty standard list. You have your Chaos Monsters, you have their Loyal Servants, the Thunder Dragons, your Flippy Monsters, Spies, like my favorite one, and then your one-ofs. Those are pretty much the monsters, pretty standard. I always like 3 Spies over 3 Dekochis. And then your spells, all pretty standard. Card Destruction, I see some people not play it. I think it's an incredible card. It's like another Trinity piece. And then on to the traps. I played Ring, Mirror Force, 2 Jar Greeds, 2 Wing Blast, 2 Solemns, and then the 2 cards that were, I guess, unorthodox in a typical turbo deck is I decided to main 2 Sakuretsus. I mainly did this because I just had a feeling I was going to play against a lot of aggro decks and warrior type decks. Originally these were supposed to be 2 Mind Control, but I just wasn't vibing with it the week leading up to it when I was playtesting. So I switched them out for these, and these were actually incredible. For my type of play style, I like this more because it gives me, I don't feel like I'm gonna get like obliterated that bad. This stops like level 2, I mean anything that's attacking, so it's somewhat like assurance that you won't die that quick.
I noticed you had the Quib over the Regeki Break. You want to talk about that?
I decided for the longest time I did like Regeki Break a lot more than Wing Blast, only because Regeki Break lets you destroy anything on the field, whereas Wing Blast is only your opponent's only. But it's so devastating just putting a card back on top of their deck and making them lose a turn. So to this day I still like it, but I still like Regeki Break 2, but I decided to go with this instead. And I'm glad I did, because it won me
great.
Yeah, it did really well for me today.
Alright, let's take a look at that side, why don't we?
Side deck was pretty standard. I think for in real life tournaments, you absolutely need 3 walks, because I'm not trying to lose in sudden death or in time. And then these combo well with Spy, you just gain 2k. So I feel like these are always mandatory. I think whenever you see my list, whenever I top, I always run 3. 2 Mind Control for the mirror match. They were whatever. MST for like back row decks. This was good. And then I decided to run 3 Kinetic Soldiers. I absolutely love this card. It won me a couple games, and then it also bided me time to draw out my other outs to get whatever. I was running 2 Kaikus. I gave 1 Kaiku away about an hour ago. Some guy was looking for one, so I should just take mine. So it was 2 Kaikus. I did not like this card.
Oh, why not?
It just felt clunky. I just feel like I wanted to play something else. When I would sight it in like in the mirror match, I was just attacking to Spies, or I just didn't like it that much. But y'all can yell at me for that later. And then I decided to run this package. I've seen a lot of Italian duelist top a lot with winning like 3 of each, or 2 and 2. And then I saw that Anthony Alvarado ran a similar thing recently, so I decided to give it a try, and this is absolutely amazing.
Oh, maybe there's something there, keep it in mind.
Yeah, so I love sighting this and these against the Warrior matchup, and it made it a lot more simplistic to win. So
Without
I liked it.
I always say the difference between Chaos Control and Chaos Turbo is it playing Scapegoat, and really it's so easy to meld those 2 styles together.
Yep.
Great job today. Anything else you want to say about your run before we wrap up?
It was an extremely long day. My flight landed at 7:30 this morning. Drove straight here, and I've just been up ever since. I did a lot better than I thought I would be, and it was really cool just meeting everybody, putting a name to face. So That was dope.
Well, it's great. I'm glad we can make it worth your while. It's a pleasure meeting you in person finally as well.
Thank you.
You have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for coming out.
All right, thanks guys.